Phambili phumelelo phasi nemali yatende. The Honorable Vice President and Secretary General Retired Dr. Chiwenga, the Vice President Second Secretary General Retired Comrade E.D Mnangagwa, the National Chairman Comrade President Bindura Secretary for Administration Comrade members of the Great Bureau, and members of the Central Committee, party officials, and comrades. It is my sincere honor to welcome you all to this session of the Central Committee, which is part of the 19th National People's Conference. This year's blended conference entails that some delegates will convene physically in Bindura, Mashonaland Central Province, while others will attend conference virtually from various centers in our provincial capitals. During this important meeting, the Central Committee will receive comprehensive reports on our preparedness for hosting a successful annual People's Conference, Zanu PF. These will include an outline of the conference agenda and programs, as well as the presentation of the Central Committee report, which we must table for adoption before the 19th National People's Conference. An adequate report on commissariat matters will also be presented by the acting commissar. Highlights will be given on our ongoing mitigation efforts of the COVID-19 pandemic by the Minister of Health and Child Care and our Vice President. I commend our nation for doing exceedingly well in the fight against this global pandemic. We are duty bound to remain mindful that the pandemic is still with us. The part should take the lead in encouraging our people to go out and get vaccinated so that our nation reaches herd immunity. Meanwhile, government continues to avail vaccines free of charge. Since the last Central Committee meeting, we have lost several gallant sons and daughters of our great country. Unfortunately, do we have this? I will call upon the Secretary for Administration to make a report on the comrades who have left us since our last Central meeting. Central Administration.
Thank you, Excellency. Again to recognize Vice President and Congress. Congress Zanu PF.
Amen.
Congress Zanu PF.
Amen.
2023. 2023. Council MPC. Your Excellency, the following Congress who passed on the preceding period. Perhaps with your permission, Excellency, may I just read the names of the national heroes and then the rest of the numbers. We had Brigadier General retired Tony Moyo, comedians, Wade Morton, Busy Paul Marianga, Manigalet, Wade Dr. Ellen Barazima, Manigalet, Wade Lieutenant General Subsiso Usi Moyo, Middens, Wade BD Joy Matiza, Marshall East, Wade General Commissioner retired Parazai, Willings Mondi, Marshall East, Wade Douglas Migaramba General, Marsh East, Deputy Commissioner retired Griffiths Moses Kofu, Lawayo, Wade Stanley Matunira, Marsh East, Father Emmanuel Diego Harare, Major General retired Pierre Vashatri Sharaf Chiramba, Masuimo, Abraham Kumesh Diwani, Lawayo, Mikhail Shakava and Shonel Central, Lieutenant General Zai Absalom Chanyuka Chimonyo, Manigalet, Professor Shonesu Nemereki Harare, So Bakuan Tofu Bulawayo, Rabilan Choeni Matsao, Professor George Ken Kahari Harare, Jane Minegwenya Matsao, Hilo Zimbabwe Matsao, Wereki Sandiani Marsh Central. Those are the national heroes of Excellency.
There are 21.
There are 21. There are 21. And then we have got 458 Liberation War heroes and heroines. Where we have from Lawayo, 673. Lawayo. Then in Rana province, we had 76. Rana province. And the next is Manigalet province with 157. Manigalet province. Then we went Mashwali Central province. 42. Mashwali East province, 46. Mashwali West province, 89. We have the Mashwali province, 35. Adelaide North province, 18. Adelaide South province, 53. Midland province, 20. Those are the names of 400 heroes I submit. Thank you.
Thank you. May please rise and join me as we observe a minute of silence in their honor. Thank you. You may take our seats. Comrades, we are convening the conference in the week that SADC, Africa, and the progressing world stands in solidarity with us in our fight against the heinous and illegal sanctions imposed on our country. Despite few sanctions have been designed to chop us for daring to reclaim our land, and must immediately and unconditionally be removed. The Central Committee is applauded for guiding and supporting promises in carrying out anti-sanctions activities. Together in unity, victory over the illegal sanctions is certain. Our country received Professor Elena Dohan, the United Nations Special Rapporteur on the negative impact of the unilateral repressive measures on the enjoyment of human rights. A visit came at the most opportune time as it coincided with the commemorations of the SADC Anti-Sanctions Day. Following her assessment of the realities of the impact of sanctions on our people, we welcome an unequivocal call for the lifting of unilateral sanctions against Zimbabwe and a call we are happy that she has vindicated us that these sanctions are not only illegal, but are against the national law. This year's 19th National People's Conference is being held under the theme in the court, Growing and Modernizing the Economy Towards Vision 2030, end of quote. It provides an opportunity for the party to evaluate progress made on the implementation of the 2018 election manifesto and the previous resolutions of the party. The party should stand tall and proud that we are well on course to realizing the promises we made under the manifesto. As President and First Secretary, it is my expectation that the conference will further give impetus to the party emerge stronger, united and result-oriented. Let us continue to provide leadership where we are to show that we are honorable members of the Central Committee of this revolutionary party, Zanu PF. Comrades, reports on the state of the economy and the state of social services, among other aspects, detail the significant successes we have realized. Milestones have been reached to consolidate macroeconomic stability. The war against saboteurs economic development continues unabated, and they are being dealt with without fear of failure. I commend the Central Committee leadership and the party for mobilizing communities to participate in the Presidential Climate Kumbuza program. Let us continue to honor our forebears who waged the protracted armed liberation struggle through the full utilization of our land and other God-given natural resources elements in our country. My administration reaffirms that the land reform is irrevocable and behind us. Comrades, the Central Committee is applauded for ensuring the implementation of strategies that strengthen our party structures. The mobilization of many joining our party from diverse social-economic backgrounds is welcome and must continue at full throttle. As the Central Committee, I urge you to continue to chart a political system where increased usage of ICT and other innovative measures will see a rise in the political consciousness of our cadres. It is my to augment this trajectory. The Second Republic is determined to afford our young talented youth space for their talents to flourish. I appeal to you all, as you are leaders of the party in the various provinces where you come from, to accept and embrace the multitudes of our people coming back home from the MDC factions. We should not shun them, embrace them, and make sure they learn the ethics and ethics of Zanu PF. I further commend the Central Committee for giving direction and guidance toward the successful implementation of the restructuring exercise. The democratic process that informed the restructuring of our party must serve as a springboard to strengthen structures of the party. I want to reiterate that we are a united, disciplined, and a peaceful party. Violence, political strife, and divisive elements have no place in our colossal revolutionary party in Zambia. Under the Second Republic, we will scale up programs that enhance dialogue, social cohesion, and national unity. We are indeed diverse, but one people, with one national anthem and one national flag. Upholding constitutionalism, democracy, and the rule of law, as well as the protection and the preservation of our rich cultural heritage, is sacrosanct. Similarly, our people deserve the protection of their national pride, identity, and dignity. I thus urge the Central Committee always preach love, harmony, and a hard, honest work for the sustainable development of our great country. This is the true meaning of independence, freedom, and democracy. Individually and collectively, we have the sacred responsibility to provide the requisite leadership that must see our country growing and modernizing the economy towards 2030 as we build our country brick upon brick, stone upon stone. And in the process, we must always avoid imposition of kindness. As the loyal and patriotic cadres of the Revolutionary Party, we are duty bound to accelerate the empowerment process of our people in sync with the revolutionary aspirations of our party, as articulated in the party constitution. Zanu PF must remain the home of the people's revolution and of mass emancipation and empowerment. Serving our people wholeheartedly and delivering a better quality of life for all remains at the center of all that we do. We must carry the burden of the revolution. We must be found resolute in our commitment to save our people. We must be found honest in articulating our revolution to hand over to following generations who come after us. And the same resolutions crafted during this momentous 19th National People's Conference must clearly articulate this objective of our revolution. A thunderous victory for the party in 2023 harmonized elections is therefore imperative. Party mobilization and organization must also be focused and sharpened to achieve the desired electoral victories in both urban and rural areas. The party is on an accelerated course to ensure the development and prosperity of our country, Zimbabwe, and no one and no community should be left behind. Brick by brick, stone upon stone, we are certainly building the Zimbabwe we all want, leaving no one behind, leaving no community behind. Comrades, now back to our agenda. Zanu PF.